Okay, so it's the end of the week, end of a long week, and students are going home today. Most of them, their parents have already picked up. And the ones that don't get picked up, hi,
Good afternoon.
good afternoon. Are you going home today or tomorrow?
Today.
Okay, your mom and dad are coming?
Yes.
Very cool.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so the English challenge question, the science challenge question today is, oh sorry, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, so students are going home. Bye-bye everybody. Let's go in the office. Okay, where I can think clearly without all the distractions, the lovely distractions. All right, so here is our science demo. This is a 6-month-old package of English muffins, right? These are English muffins. I love English muffins. I usually make, I call them Scott McMuffins out of these English muffins. Okay, it's like the only carbohydrate I eat besides beer. But anyway, so as you can see, there's fungus. There's white fungus growing on this, or sorry, white mold. Well, mold is fungus, okay? And you can also see, you can also observe that this looks like it's been vacuum sealed. Let me tell you, 6 months ago, it looked just like this one. But now, it's totally vacuum sealed, okay? So what happened? So we can see that the volume of gas has been decreased. Okay, so the biochemistry challenge question is, why did the gas volume decrease inside the package? Okay, and actually I'm not 100% sure my answer is 100% correct. So when I first gave my students this challenge question, yes, I thought I knew the right answer, okay? But I did some more research and I discovered, oh wait, I was wrong. So I did a little bit more research and a little bit more thinking. I wrote down some of the equations, chemical equations I thought were occurring in the packages. All right, so when I first gave my students this challenge question yesterday, I thought I knew the answer, but I did some more research just to be responsible and make sure I had the right answer, or at least was close to the right answer, or had a good conclusion that might not be correct. So I think I have a good conclusion that might not be correct. So first of all, our observations. The gas volume has decreased. It went from full of air to, or full of whatever gas might be in there, to not very full, okay? Or like vacuum sealed. So the volume of gas has decreased. Also, we can see that there's some white mold growing on there. So mold is a fungus, all right? And we don't know what gas is used in the packaging process. It could be nitrogen, okay? Nitrogen is often used to package foods like this because it doesn't react, or it doesn't allow things to grow in it. But things are growing in it, so there must be air. So I'm assuming it's air. Air is 21% oxygen, okay? 78% nitrogen, 0.9% argon, and 0.04% CO2, carbon dioxide. All right. Yeah, so the challenge question to my students, to the world, to YouTube, to the internet is, why is that volume of gas decreasing? And today, I think I solved the problem, okay? But I think I solved the problem, but I'm not going to tell you my conclusion. I want you guys to try to think of your own conclusion. And comment below and see who can be the first to solve this problem. Or come up with a good conclusion that might be the best answer, okay? And then maybe later I'll have to open up this package and actually analyze what kind of gas is in there. So I might have to do that to verify my conclusion, but for now I'll just let you guys come up with your own conclusions, and I'll make some follow-up videos to this video, like if we do analyze the gas in the chemistry lab, we'll let you know what gases actually in there. Okay, so this is a biochemistry. This is a biochemistry challenge, and so you need to have skills in biology and chemistry. So today I was talking with a colleague. My students didn't arrive in class, so I was talking to a colleague. I pulled out the package of English muffins, and I was like, he was the chemistry teacher here. He's the chemistry teacher here, and I was like, hey man, check this out. What is going on? And he had no idea. And I started writing equations on the board. Okay, these are going to be hints, like glucose plus oxygen. Okay, it's going to equal carbon dioxide and water, and like photosynthesis was kind of a key, but then it turned out to not be a key. However, what else? Because glucose turns into cellulose. Okay. Anyway, those are kind of like stupid hints. But anyway, the first equation is definitely the one I thought is the most important. Why is that first equation important? Because yeast is converting glucose, maybe there's some yeast, but definitely mold, yeast and or mold, they're both fungi, are converting, I'm going to edit that out, okay. So yeah, yeast, I'm pretty sure, is going to be consuming the glucose and the oxygen, and it's going to be growing, but it's also going to be respiring carbon dioxide and water. Think of fermentation. Fermentation is pretty much the same thing, but without oxygen. So fermentation, you keep the oxygen out of the liquid that you're fermenting, like wine. Holy crap! Watch where you're going, lady. I'm gonna edit that out of the video. These crazy women on the freaking e-bikes. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna edit that out. So, before I almost got hit by a lady on an e-bike going home, like a bat out of hell, I was talking about biochemistry. Okay, so the yeast and fungi, yeast are fungi, are going to convert the glucose and the oxygen into carbon dioxide and water, and they're going to use that for energy. Why? Because it's exothermic. Exothermic means energy is given off. Okay, who gets the energy? The yeast gets the energy for growth and respiration and whatever else they need. Or the mold, too. Yeah, so there's a big hint. Is there anything else I need to add before I go? Oh yeah, I was talking about fermentation before I almost got hit by one of these crazy ladies on the e-bikes. If she hit me, that probably hurt her more than me, because I'm kind of a big guy. Probably break her bike. Anyway, so fermentation is yeast as well as glucose solution, but there's no oxidation. Well, it is partial oxidation, but it's going to be in an anoxic environment. So when you are fermenting like wine or beer or something like that, there's no oxygen. You keep the oxygen out of the system. Okay. However, I'm assuming there's air inside those packages, and I'll have to go through all the chemistry as to why there must have been oxygen in those packages. So I assume there's air in those packages. Okay, those are all the hints I'm going to give you, and then let's see who can answer the question. And I might be wrong, but you know, in a couple of weeks, maybe I'll make a follow-up video about my conclusion. And if anybody can debunk me, that would be great. And if I can debunk you, that would be okay as well, I hope. All right, so let's go. All right, so that's about it. I think that's all I wanted to talk about today. And bye-bye.